Alright guys, now we're going to put it all together. So you should have a few components here. You should have two sides that you built earlier, the top of your robot, a 9-volt battery and its snap already attached, and a 4 AA battery mount with the batteries in. Next, you'll find we have the 4 AA battery mount that'll attach to the top of our robot, and the 9-volt battery mount. And the last piece is what's known as a caster. You'll notice that we have two wheels in the back. Think about it. This robot, if it had only those two wheels, would tip forward and drag along the floor. Having this caster here on the bottom of our robot will allow it so that this way our robot doesn't drag. So the first thing we're going to do is add the 9-volt battery onto our robot. All right? You can slide it in through the mount, like so. And it should keep it in place regardless of how you place it on, but try and get it somewhere in the middle. Now we're going to flip over the top of our robot. We want this battery pack to be as close as possible to the back of our robot, because the 9-volt battery is going to be powering the Arduino. So you may notice that these snaps for the side mounts may have made your area where you're going to place this a little bit difficult. It's no problem, just rearrange them so that this way you'll find a place close to the back that the mount will fit. For us, we can snap it in right here, like so. Okay? Next, we're going to add the 4 AA battery pack. The mount goes on so that these little curved edges touch the batteries themselves, not the black part. Otherwise, the mount won't fit. So just slide it on, like so. Alright. And boom. It's in easily. So now we're going to place it in the only other spot we really can, which is going to be right about here. Okay? Now, this is no problem. We're going to be able to reach the breadboard here just fine. Okay? So now we're going to mount the sides. All right? Now, make sure that the limit switch is the part that's closest to you. We don't want to mount this upside down by accident. So it just snaps on each one at a time easily, like so. Okay? Or not so easily. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. You may have to play around with it for a little bit, but it should be fine. See? Boom. It snapped in just fine. Now we're going to do the next side here. And just snap it on like the one before it. Again, making sure that the limit switch is facing us. All right? Now, make sure the wires don't get caught in between when you're doing this, okay? All right. Now, just do one final fit in between here. All right? Just make sure everything's snapped in nicely. It should look like this, okay? Now, the last thing we're going to do to finish off our robot is add the caster. Now, the caster is going to be placed so that it is just below the battery mount. And you'll see that there are going to be two holes for it to go here. All right, the pins go here and here. Now, you'll just snap it in on one side, and it should go in just fine on the other side. Now, it may be a little difficult to get it in at first, but it should fit in just nicely. All right, the robot's done. See you next time.